All right, fellas, we are live.
Hey,
This is the session one of the wide open world. I guess that's what we're calling it for now.
Mhm.
Of a 4D ShadowDark campaign. We'll see how long it goes. Um, of course, this is me, Elf Hunter, and then with me I have these two fine gentlemen.
hey, this is Dom.
I'm Nico.
And I'm sure they're gonna play some really interesting characters for us. Um, I don't know if we want to describe the premise a little bit or just. Now we already did a session 0. If they saw
Mhm.
that, then they understand.
Mhm.
I think we'll just jump in. All right, without wasting any more time. Flying by the seat of my pants a little bit, but that's okay. The settlement is muddy. It's raining. The clouds, the sky is gray. There's gray rocks jutting up on the ground. Some of the settlers are walking around doing their business. There's donkeys and other beasts of burden just doing their things. And we see our two adventurers in the center of the town, the center of the settlement.
I'm talking with a merchant, a man with several pelts of the exotic beasts native to this place. I'm petting them, um, making very quizzical noises as I do, paying no mind um, to anyone but the merchant, looking at the merchant, nodding.
The merchant strokes one of the furs and says, "How about this one? The stripes of this animal. When people see the stripes, they offer a pretty penny."
Just as you would.
Just as I would, indeed. Um, and he holds up the fur, presenting them to you.
These are bit battered, a bit I don't want to say poorly cut, but they tempt it from me. Um
He interrupts. Well, you can expect them to have some cuts in them. After all, you have to go through a lot to get these kinds of things.
the stripes, it's feline, yes?
Uh, as close to feline, I'd
Mm.
say. Yes, he strokes his dark hair.
In the lands to the west of my island, they spoke of creatures like this. The older men, the sages, would include them in murals. Ferocious beasts.
Indeed, indeed. So
Are
you
these
you
is this
understand
such?
why
I could,
he stops. Go ahead, go ahead.
I could imagine it'd be if this is such a creature I have seen imaged. I could imagine it'd be a rough fight to fell such a beast, but I don't know. Like right here, it seems that they was cut with a blade and not with felled with a blade and not with an arrow. Who is the hunter of this beast? Where did you get it?
Uh, uh, roll a wisdom DC 9. He's scratching his chin. He says, he scratches his chin. He says, "Oh yes, there was an adventurer named Marcus, mighty warrior. He sends all of his pelts to me. I can assure you." At the same time, a donkey is seemingly let loose, knocks over a stall of some kind of fruit right next to Andre. It's bleeding and he hawing.
So I jump back. I've been trying to take shelter near an awning as the wind's just blowing the rain in my face. I'm holding my doublet above my head, trying to catch what I can from just hitting me in the face. And I just back up and let the donkey on its way.
It passes, and a man, uh, presumably a merchant, is chasing after it. Hey, come back here! And he's chasing it.
I look back at Andre and this show. What?
Look, can you just ask for him to lower the price, take the fur if you're going to take it, so we can be on our way? It's miserable out here.
The merchant, hearing that, it's price you're worried about. And he looks back at Andre. A friend, I presume?
Acquaintance?
Yes. This is my fearless leader. He is showing me the way of this island. but
Show,
but I am not curious. I am not concerned with the price. I am more curious about Marcus, the killer of the beast.
he turns back to Abora, wrings his hands together. He was very famous before you got here, but he's left the island maybe a month ago. He's pretty much retired now, as far as I know.
I haven't been here long, but if you're so famous, I would have heard of him, no?
It depends on your circle, I suppose. And he goes back to the furs and starts cycling through different ones. Perhaps you prefer something else?
No. Where was Marcus? Did he abscond from the island on this point, in this settlement?
He was here before. Yes, I knew him personally. He's still wringing his hands. Crack
Right.
of thunder, lightning.
All right. You don't happen to know where he might have stayed before he left, do you?
I couldn't tell you. He really he didn't stay in town. Really only came out here to sell his things.
Did he have property within the jungles?
I don't know about property. He was more of a live off the land type. Many who come here do so. And he looks up, thinking, actually, many do that. And I've seen a few bring in supplies, building supplies, deeper into the island. They don't come out, so I don't know if they've managed to build anything.
Did he strike it
And
rich, or did he leave this place behind?
at this point, his eyes are focused elsewhere, looking at other potential customers.
Well, thank you for your time.
He says, "What? Oh, yes. I know Marcus did make it rich, and you can too. Just when you bring back an animal pelt or something like that, sell it to me. Remember me. His name's Pietro."
Yes. We'll
And
see.
he walks off to someone else.
I go closer, further away from the stall and towards Andre. I am sorry for that whole strange encounter, my friend. I am more curious about who this individual might have been before he left. See if he had any things he might have left behind.
Well, if I were him, I would have taken him with him. There's no place leaving him here. Can we just get
Can't-
out of this damn rain?
He couldn't possibly have taken everything he owned, especially if he was a hunter. If he retired, why would he need to bring everything, right?
Once he sold it, it depends. If he was a hunter, he might have packed light
Mm-hmm.
and just took him and his money with him. I don't know.
I'd be curious to see if any of the people of this particular settlement, know of any good ways, methods of carousing. Seeing if there was a whorehouse or a tavern that Marcus might have spent a good chunk of his money before leaving.
As far as I've seen, the taverns, drinking, horns, the only thing to do around here.
Exactly.
I'll go to one if it means getting out of this damn weather.
The man and
so-
his donkey from before walking past, back the other direction where they came. Just budge past you.
Move out the way and start looking around at the shop signs for a tavern and start walking down the street.
I follow.
Close by, there's a tavern, no sign, unmarked, shabby enough.
I walk in and turn around and wring my doublet outside, trying to get as much of the water out as possible before hanging it on the wall.
I follow inside, not taking up anything, dripping, looking and sneering side to side at the tables beside me.
The floor is already wet here and there. Few dirty-looking fellows, some dangerous-looking lads, sitting and drinking. The tavern is dimly lit from sconces on either side.
I eye them, following behind Andre.
They're minding their business, sipping on a ale. One of them eyes you back and then returns his gaze back to his business.
I step over to the bar and put a couple copper pieces upon it, waiting for the bartender.
A gruff man with a gray mustache approaches, grabs the coins, and what can I get for you, sir?
Just a beer for now.
Aye. He looks to Abora close behind. And you?
Putting a couple copper pieces on the table. Same for me. And when you do bring it, I'm hoping, as he walks away, I'm hoping you could bring me something to sate my curiosity.
He grabs your coin as well, raises an eyebrow. Curiosity? Oh,
Yes.
sure. Let me get the beer first. He heads back behind the counter, starts pouring some things. A couple of the patrons are eyeing Abora.
I flash them a quick kind of sneer.
One turns back to his business, another sneers back before turning away.
I nudge Abra. Try to play nice, please. If you could.
Barkeep comes back.
I just figure they just think I'm so exotic.
He slides the beers to both of you. Exotic? Perhaps you do look like you're from a faraway land, but
Most of
Nothing
us
is really exotic here.
do. Hmm. About my curiosity, does the name? Oh, what was his name again?
Marcus,
That's right. The
some
Mark.
famous hunter that I've never heard of.
Hmm.
He leans on the counter and looks up, thinking, can't say I've heard of it.
Any rough kind of guy come around here, spending a bunch of money, just throwing a big party for no particular reason before the last boat sailed away?
Says, you have to be more specific than that. That sounds like a lot of people. Oh, but before the last boat
Mhm.
sailed away, could think of a couple. Um, I didn't get their names, but yeah, there've been a couple.
I think the merchant was just pulling your leg,
Maybe.
trying to make his sale.
He's cleaning the bar top, gives a grin. Oh yeah, you can't trust any merchant around here.
You know anything of Pietro, the livestock
Pietro,
merchant?
Pietro. Yeah,
Flowers or whatever he's selling.
yeah, Pietro. I wouldn't trust him at all.
There you have it.
Oh, you can trust me, of course. Gives
Of
a big
course.
toothy grin.
Mhm. Well,
Anything else I can get for you lads?
Oh.
Just enjoying being relatively dry for now, if nothing else. Thank you for your hospitality, sir.
He nods. Oh, one with I am curious about uh, you. I haven't seen you lads here. Um,
New arrivals, like many of us around here, yeah?
mhm.
I know everyone usually comes here to make their fortune. That'd be the case with you two.
I don't like being poor, I know that.
Mhm.
Same here. Same here. He has the coins rubbing between his fingers, puts them away.
Poorer even.
He says, "All right, well, anything else I can help you with, just let me know."
Thank you.
He starts cleaning some glasses on the other side of his bar top.
Drinking beer. Well, I would hope you'd be a little bit more ambitious there, Andre. I don't know the second thing about this place myself. Maybe rumors for the man, directions to
If the
a
man even
guard.
exists, I believe he was just the merchant honeying his words, trying to make his sale. I don't
Okay,
think that's the
I've moved
direction.
past the merchant. I'm more curious about anything going on here.
Got to ask around. I was always gambling, but
Oh,
can turn against us real quick. Relatively safe
these
compared to hunting
beer-
for pelts.
these beers were the gamble. You were supposed to talk him up, see what he knew.
A gravelly voice interrupts. If it's rumors you're wanting to hear, I have one for you.
Oh,
Um, the voice coming from behind you says, "Yes," and an older man, grabs a stool from Abura's side and then shoves it in between the both of you and sits down.
Begrudgingly make room for him.
Gives a big toothy grin. I have a rumor about a temple. Well, there's many a temple here, but um, I know someone who's been there and come back. Would that interest you? He leans in.
Have you ever laid eye on said temple, or is this just rumor as you propose it?
He turns to Andre. Oh no, I'm too old for that. Um, Back when I was younger, but of course my friend, he told me everything about it. A
Who's your friend?
mightier warrior he was.
Was.
He turns back to Abura. uh, I can't say you're lying there. Was is correct. But when he still was, he was a mighty warrior and something of an expert thief as well.
Hmm.
He told me of a place with unimaginable riches, and I believed him because every time he came back into town, more jewels, more gold, as much as he could load in his pack.
You don't think
Uh,
he plucked it clean before he met his end, or how did he meet his end?
oh, I can't say.
I shake my head, drinking more of my beer.
He eyes the beer, licks his lips, and regains his focus.
You. Why are you telling us all of this?
He laughs to himself. He kind of grins. Ah, I tell everybody. Just like to see what they do. Merely that.
How often do people listen?
Not much. He looks back at his friends behind him and then returns his focus.
Well, give us your most accurate directions and we will consider it.
Without skipping a beat, it's in the mountains, and the one with the craggly top, you've probably seen it. When you look to the northwest in the center of the village, you know the one. Got to pass through jungle to get to it, but there's a temple in that mountain. I can't tell you exactly where. My friend would never tell me, otherwise, people would come for the treasure that only he knew about. But he did tell tales of all kinds of horrible creatures, mostly lizard men, savages, but those will probably be the least of your worries.
And you said he was the only one to return.
He's
Don't you
the only
know?
he's the only one who knew of that temple. Uh, so yeah, only one to return from it.
Did he mention who it was dedicated to or anything about this place?
He leans on the bar top. Yeah, there were depictions of a god with I think he said like a snake head or a lizard head. I don't remember. Never heard of anything like it.
But then you got my people worship.
He said, "Say that again. I'm an old man, you know."
Not any god that my people worship. Not from here, if
No,
you can tell.
he looks you up and down. No, no, nothing like that.
Well, we thank you. If that's the best you have for us, direction wise, then
He
that's good.
says, if you do find it, please let me know.
Yes. We'll make sure that your friend's memory is honored.
He gives a
Well,
chuckle to himself and hops off the bar stool, goes back.
Once he's gone, looking to Andre, hair damp, soaking into the bar, tilting over to him. You, you, you don't think that those gentlemen behind us would be interested in joining this expedition?
I would assume this man would have talked his ear off if he's telling everybody, as he says. Certainly they've heard of it, but a larger party, us included, might be more interested.
I am not concerned about gaining riches and obscene affluence in my first expedition into this hellhole. I'm more concerned about regaining my honor as a samurai and having enough money to protect myself. So, as much as I hate it, I will accept any other fools who would like to join us.
Seems like a roundabout way of saying, yes, you do want the riches.
I need as much as I can get. I'm not desperate for all of it. I don't intend to kill the men.
No, I'm not saying kill them, but
I am, were I in a more affluent position than I am now.
let's try not to make any more enemies. We don't have a lot of friends around here, if any.
So we will speak with them.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, down the rest of my beer before standing up from my stool and approaching the table that the old man had gone or returned to.
His companions are there berating him. John, stop being crazy, telling everyone stories. And they look up. Ah, sorry if John bothered you.
I'll
Do
whisper to
not-
Andre, hand on his back. This invitation extends to everybody here, not just this one man and his friends.
We have to start somewhere. But he's just a story. Do you remember the man that he has mentioned, one that returned to riches all the time? Have you seen such a fellow?
One of the companions with him, with a dark black beard, scratches it. Yes. Yeah, it's true. Our friend, Nigel, he always came back with something. I don't know how he did it. But eventually he died, of course.
Died
Sick
and
as
he
I
simply
am.
didn't return, or he got stabbed by a vagrant in the streets?
A second companion interrupts. On this island, if you don't return, that probably means died.
How
Well,
long ago was this?
it's wishful thinking.
Says it's been 3 years at this point.
It is probably the case then. My condolences. But my friend here would like to know if perhaps you'd be interested in finding this place.
Old man, the John looks to his two companions expectantly. The one with the black beard. No, I can't say I've done any kind of adventuring in a long time. The other one, clean shaven, blue eyes, says, I have thought about it from time to time, I must admit.
Do you know anything about the areas in order to get us there? Or
Only what
One-
John has told us about. The northwest of here, through the jungle,
what's the mountain?
and on the mountain, right? I think it's more towards the bottom of the mountain.
It's good.
Well, if as you confirmed, if Nigel was coming back with this treasure, certainly it's worth a journey just to check and perhaps maybe find this place. And doing so in numbers would definitely be to our advantage.
The blue-eyed man says, you're really making me think about it now. And John nudges him. Come on, you should go.
And why not you as well?
John looks, oh, I'm too old. The black
Just-
bearded man says, "Don't go. You'll die just like Nigel did."
You aren't willing to risk it. Why are you here?
The blue-eyed man looks down, swirls his ale around for a little bit, in silence for a moment, and then looks up.
If
You're
one
right.
man set off on these excursions and you knew him, then you weren't worthy of his presence to begin with.
And he stands up, starts to say something, then nothing. Sits back down. Perhaps you were right.
You could regain your honor and his honor by following in his footsteps and aiding us.
He looks back into his ale again. Honor, huh?
Yes.
The bearded man scowls at you. And the blue-eyed man stands up again. He says, "I'll go. Besides, what have I got here? Nothing."
Same as everybody else.
John looks up. "Yes, I knew you would go. I knew one day you would become an adventurer again." Blue-eyed man says, "It's either this or if I die, I die." And he extends his hand out to Abora. "My name is Michael. And you?"
I am a Bora. No, shake it.
And I am Andre, and I'll extend my hand.
He returns the shake. Abora and Andre. There's a moment of awkward silence. So then, when shall we head out?
Perhaps when this rain has ceased, if it ever does. I hate it here.
It's another crack of thunder. He says, "Well, the way it's been going might not be today."
If
He-
nothing else, we should wait until we have a full day ahead of us. Tomorrow morning, perhaps.
He walks over to a nearby window, looks out, turns back. "It's fair enough. I need time to gather some things anyway. Not much time, though."
We don't have much to gather, so we'll be ready in the morning if that is decided upon.
Says, "All right. Well, if that's the case, I'll go home, get some things. I'll meet you here at this tavern in the morning."
Sounds like a plan. Is there anyone else who you might suggest or who might be interested that you find trustworthy to accompany us?
Says, "I might know one man. I'll see if I'll talk to him."
What your fellow Jean said, if Nigel always came back with riches slowly, there's enough for all of us. Just maybe not the easy pickings.
If we can find it, there'll definitely be some treasure. Nigel always found something good. Anyway, he gets up, dusts off his clothes, and starts walking toward the door of the tavern. Waves back. "Tomorrow morning."
We'll see you then.
I nod, sit back down on the bar stool.
I follow and resituate myself at the bar and put another couple coppers on the bar for a beer.
The beer slides down. The old man is cackling behind you. Evidently amused.
Well, at least it seems this Nigel fellow is at least existed. compared to that Marcus that was spun for us.
All of the words I have heard today from these people have been in bad faith. I can understand lies, but I miss the good faith lies.
I don't know. I think this man just has an obsession. I look back towards John at the other table before looking back. I don't know. He's strange, if nothing else.
I don't know what to think. All I know is that were it not for you, he'd be dead.
And why is that?
Well, he's fed the people around him the last thing he was worth, his passion for this temple and his curiosity. Beyond that, he seems worthless and insane.
I don't know, but it's worth checking out, if nothing else. I hope.
Certainly, no doubt.
The bar keeps cleaning a glass. He's turned toward you, both of you, as he cleans.
Do you have rooms here, or do you know of an inn? Or a stable?
He's cleaning. Oh, there's a place right next door where you could stay. It's
Good.
actually my brother's place.
Bad chance. Nigel, the guy you mentioned, do you recall him? Do you remember him? Know anything of his fate, perhaps?
Nigel. I didn't know him personally. I must admit I was listening in on the conversation earlier. I do remember him. He sets down the glass and thinks about it. Yeah. He always carried his axe with him. His javelins. You can never be too careful. Never be too careful. Never can be too armed. He looks both of you up and down.
He stayed at your brother's inn, if you recall.
He says, yeah, you did.
Do you know of anything? The way is like northeast of here, towards the mountain. Do you know of any fauna, natives, any issues that we might have to be concerned about, or just a general lay of the land?
He's lifts a finger. I believe he said northwest. And oh yes, you fellas must be very new. All kinds of things. The lizard men. I've heard of cursed men. Their faces deformed like monsters wandering around. Well, we call them cursed men. I'm not really sure how they got that way.
But you've
Walking
never
up.
been that ways, have you?
Myself, no. I merely profit off of the more adventurous types who come here. This is my business, and that's all. He looks to Abora. Would you care for another beer?
No.
That's fine. That's fine. Lots of any kind of reptile or insect you can imagine, it's here. And be especially careful if you have to cross water.
Why is that?
It's something of a golden rule here. Just the water is so murky, you can never know what's in there.
I have something that might help with that. So we will keep that in mind.
He raises an eyebrow slightly, nods.
Well, I wish you a good evening then. We will check with your brother regarding rooms, I believe. Thank you.
Ah, you as well. He gives like a slight bow.
I stand up from my stool.
I join.
John looks at both of you. Ah, so how are you gonna do it? Have you done anything like this before? Raiding temples, I mean?
No, I wouldn't be if I didn't have to.
I've been on the opposite end.
His eyes grow bigger. Uh, just willing to keep on talking. He says, "Oh, will you tell me all about that?"
No,
His countenance falls. Oh,
it's not exciting. Simply defended temples for a brief period.
he goes, yeah, I see, of course. And he just looks away.
Let's be off.
Alright. I grab my coat from the wall hanger and put it back on. It was slightly damp. I'll open the door and look to next door where the bartender had recommended to us.
There it is. The inn, about as shabby as the tavern next to it. Dark wood. Door in the center.
Kind of hurriedly step over there and open the door.
Following.
It's empty, dimly lit as well. A only person inside is the receptionist.
I walk in and make room for a bird to get out of the rain. Hello, do you have rooms available here?
He is a man with a scraggly beard. He kind of, oh, what? Wakes up. What, rooms? Oh, yes, yes. And he looks through a book and throws it. Yes, let me get a key for you. Oh, and wipe your feet, please.
My apologies, yes. I'll wipe my feet on the rug he has up front.
He pulls out a key from a drawer. Will that be 1 or 2 rooms?
How much are they?
His eyes get big for a second. A couple gold pieces per room. Just 2 per room.
One is fine.
On the work, yes.
Sure. 1
don't
room, 1 key.
2 beds, yes. Something suitable.
I don't need a bed.
He
This
says there's 2. He holds out his hand expectantly.
I place 1 gold into his hand.
I place the other.
He hands the key to Abur. He says, yeah, the rooms are upstairs. There's only 2 of them. Take the one close to the stairs. And he stutters for a moment. You'll be good until morning. Just let me know when you're going to leave.
Right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. And he fumbles through drawers again and pulls out a glass bottle.
I walk over to the stairwell and While the barkeep is fumbling, I take a scan of the room, identifying if there are other entries beyond the first door, if there are any other curves in the building.
It's the only door is that first one, and then the stairwell. It's, very small.
Do you live here yourself?
He says, "Oh, myself, no."
Where do you stay?
Says, be a bit of a personal question, don't it?
Yes. But in case there's something, if something happens in the middle of the night, I'd like to know where the owner of the place is.
He's taking a swig of the bottle, sets it down.
This is the nicest place to stay, after all. The settlement, that is.
He says, well, there will always be someone here. May not be me, but during the night there will be someone downstairs. Don't worry.
Good.
Yeah, and he gestures for you to go away.
Proceed. Continuing back up.
I follow him up the stairs.
There's the two rooms, just as he said.
I try the most immediate with the key.
It opens. The room is pretty bare, pretty drab. There are the two beds, as he said. Small beds. And not much else. There is a single piece of furniture with some drawers.
I scan the room for a window.
There's a couple windows on the same side, looking towards the front of the inn.
I walk towards the window and begin to take off my damp pieces of leather armor and sit at the window.
Out the window, there's that muddy street you were on before, lined with shacks and other businesses, taverns and things, people walking about. Further out, there's the beginning of the tree line of the jungle. There's a little creature at the edge of the tree line, maybe a monkey. And further beyond that, towards the northwest, is that mountain, gray and craggly.
While I'm taking off my armor, Andre, you don't think that our patron happens to keep forgotten belongings in his home, do you?
I'm also taking off my leather jerkin and my doublet and trying to get comfortable. I doubt people have much to really forget and leave here.
Well, if you were an adventurer who continually left to some forsaken temple, I'd imagine you'd have a couple things here.
Perhaps. Are you willing to risk anything on an assumption if I get your implication here?
No, I suppose I'm not. Especially if I don't know for sure that the whole thing isn't a hoax to begin with.
We're already taking a risk going into that jungle, but I don't know. It's hopefully worth the trouble it may come.
Yes.
But we might want to, I don't know, see if we can find somebody who knows the area, or at least has been around that area. See if we can urge them along to accompany us.
Yeah. Natives I have no prejudice against. Not yet, anyway. And I suppose that if it turns out the way that these men were speaking is I've used it. I have employed plenty of people in my day with the promise, or rather with the yearning of sentiment from my fellow man, only to ambush them. So I would not be surprised if that turned out to be the case with these folk.
Another crack of thunder. Light flashes through the window for an instant.
I'm not going to
But-
say it. Well,
But if I'm telling you the truth, taking off my boots, I would probably rather die by a sword than by the claws of a beast or whatever profane bits of a lizard man.
okay, I wouldn't say I necessarily trust these men, but I don't know. I think the older fellow, he's maybe a bit too optimistic or maybe obsessed with this place, but I don't think he's intentionally leading us astray.
He doesn't
Perhaps
have to.
He's
He's the ploy. He's the growing sentiment. He's the, oh, I'm just, I'm out of my mind. I have a defense. I don't. What again? They can be lying to us, but it's some small part of me that doesn't care.
We'll be cautious, but I don't know. We don't have a lot of options necessarily. We need something to profit off of.
Truth. This is the truth.
The rain keeps pattering on the windows. It's a few hours left in the day.
I begin to get into my bed, claiming it, and taking off what little other clothes that I have. Once I have the cloths of the bed on, swinging the damp pants and undershirt on the sides of the bed. Drip.
I'll take off the belt that holds my sword, dagger, buckler, and just put it on the floor next to me before pressing upon the bed and just lying down and sprawling out, giving a deep sigh. It's not the best accommodation, but it's better to be in here than out there.
Mm-hmm.
The bed sags a bit underneath Andre.
Adjust myself, trying to get comfortable.
I outstretch my arms onto the sides of the bed, drifting off to sleep. The dripping from the roof catching my hand as I begin to drift off.
The hours of the evening and the night pass. Cracks of thunder throughout. The thunder eases off by morning. Sun shines through the window.
Turn over, trying to rest for a little bit longer, trying to ignore the sun. Exhausted from the thunders through the night.
Putting on my still slightly wet clothes, I look out at the sun. Well, look at that. And I'll crack it open.
What is it?
Well, it's just that the sun. We were warned that it might still be cascading out, but
Is it threatening to rain? What does it look like out there?
I'll squint, taking a closer look, looking underneath the break in the window that I made, looking for morning dew or morning sprinkling.
There's water on the floor by the window. But there's no more rain, no more sprinkling. It's fairly bright already. The street still very muddy.
Well, Andre, it seems that Amaterasu has granted you your wish. Look at that.
Something's going right. It's good fortune, good omen, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know about for you, but for me,
Certainly.
I guess we should meet our fellows. So maybe get something to eat first.
Strapping on my wet leather.
Slowly, begrudgingly rise from bed. Take a second before putting on my underclothes and putting my doublet and jerkin over it.
Geared up. I swing my pack around my arm and leave the room, heading towards the stairs.
Fasten my belt, look around to make sure we haven't forgotten anything before leaving and closing the door behind me.
Sound of snoring echoes up the stairwell, coming from downstairs.
I didn't do anything but sleep.
A scowl going down, looking slowly.
That same receptionist is sitting in his chair, leaned back, scraggly beard, snoring loudly.
I'll let loose my sheathed sword, extending it, bonking him on the head with the hilt.
He doesn't budge.
I'll flip it around, deftly, holding the sheath in place with my fingers, pinching it between my fingers, as I give him more of a thwack with the the longer end of the sheath.
Ah!
Would you leave this man alone?
He grabs at his head in pain, wakes up, and falls out of his chair backwards. Oh, my back.
I go down the stairs. Is this what you meant by always having somebody working?
He's on his hands and knees now, scrambling to get back up. What? Oh, it's you. And he holds out his hand. The key.
This is what you meant?
He rubs his eyes and stands up. Oh, yes, last night's shift didn't come. So it's just me here.
How fortunate.
Said would have loved to go home and see my wife.
It is right. I'll take out the key from my pack and hand it to him.
Thank you. Snatches it, throws it in a drawer, and sits back down. He's rubbing his eyes. Ugh.
Shall we be on our way then, Deborah?
Watching Andre come down the stairs, I nod, turn around, and head towards the front door, towards the tavern.
In front of the tavern, two men, one of them Michael.
Have you eaten already?
Michael turns. Ah, here we are. Yes, I start very early here. He's dressed in leathers, has a long sword strapped to his back. His friend, dressed in sort of a purple, a hat with a feather, and a bow strapped to his back.
Good.
And who is your friend here? As you
He
mentioned.
steps forward, extends his hand to Andre. My name, Lionel. Pleasure to meet you.
Andre, sir, and I return his grasp.
Uh, Michael speaks up. Andre, Lionel, Michael, and Abura, was it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're ready to go whenever you are.
We'd like to fetch something to eat real quick, and we'll be right back. We can eat on the way.
Sure, sure.
Is there anything you'd recommend from the tavern? Something quick, cheap?
Lionel leaning back. I'd get a stew or something. Something with meat, potatoes, give you energy.
Let me take the bowl. I'll bring it back if all goes well, but I'll scarf it down. It's no matter.
He grins. I don't let you take the bowl, but if you're sly enough, you can take it.
Yeah, I'll make it quick then, and I'll go through the door towards the bar.
Seems like unnecessary hassle. We'll take the recommendation.
Inside the tavern, it's empty, save for the barkeep.
Good morning. I was wondering, I was recommended the stew if you had any.
Ah, yes. He lists off a couple different items, different stews he has.
It does not matter to me. Just something
The beef
you'd
is
recommend.
fine.
Beef, whatever.
Sure, sure. And he goes back. There's a door behind the bar top. Goes behind that door. There's a smell coming from behind the door. Savory smell.
Start getting out my coins to see how much it will be. Arranging them.
Michael and his colorful companion come in and sit down. After mere moments, barkeep comes back out with two piping hot stews. Serves them to you.
Thank you. How much do we owe you?
It's a copper piece for each. Holds out his hand.
I'll give him one. And how much to fill this wine skin? Water, if you have it.
Oh, here. He just snatches the wineskin. I'll get you some water. Don't worry.
Appreciate it. We have a bit of a trip ahead, yeah?
He heads back wordlessly. Lionel says, quickly, eh? As soon as you're able.
Certainly.
Michael puts his hand on his shoulder. Well, calm down. We'll start soon. Barkeep comes back out with a full thing of water.
I take it from him and secure it in my pack. Thank you, sir. And I try to eat my soup as quickly as possible without burning myself too much.
Blowing on it. Eating.
It's hot, savory, a fair amount of meat, mostly potato, high in energy. Your two new companions are just at the table behind you, just chatting as they wait.
After a few moments after I picked out the chunks of potato and beef, I'll just drink the rest down, ready to go. And stand up from my stool.
Finishing this Stu, I'll stand up and walk towards our companions. All right, we're off.
They both stand up at the same time. Lionel says, "Indeed." He stretches, and they both immediately go out the door.
Following.
Northwest.
The sun is bearing down brightly. They step out into the muddy street. Lionel
Sorry.
turns back to the two of you. So, Michael tells me you know the way, I think.
We're
I was
toward
about to ask you
northwest.
the same.
Northwest to that mountain there. Thankfully, the sun has risen and is no longer clouded by all those clouds. So directions should be as good as they're going to be.
He pauses for a moment. That's it? That's all the directions?
It's all your,
Go the jump
all your
hill,
people were given
likely
to
to the
us.
base of the mountain, yeah. We were hoping you might have an idea.
That should suffice. We'll make the best of it. And he is walking that way.
You wouldn't happen to know anyone who might know the area, give us directions, might even accompany.
He looks back. Can't say so, Michael. And Michael says, I've told you everything I know. And he begins following,
Well,
sloshing through the mud as he walks.
Well, you were Michael's recommendation, and I was hoping you'd have information with it.
Lionel, I want you at my side in the front. You and I will lead as much as we can. In a dense forest, dense jungle like this, the last thing we need is for the bowman to be at the back. You need to be the first with a clear line.
Says, sure. And he reaches at his waist. I've got a trusty dagger. Puts it back if I need that. The tree line is still a good distance on the outside of town, but it can be seen. A little animal, that monkey, again, skittering around the tree line.
Follow behind the two bowmen, still rubbing the last of the sleep from my eye as we walk.
To the front, nearer the tree line, look up at the mountains, seeing the jagged digits. As I point to the one that we've approximated is our goal. I'll unsheath my katana and point it towards the mountain before resting it at my side and entering the tree line.
Trees are densely packed. It's still muddy, but there is an undergrowth that covers much of the mud. Tangling of roots and vines. Lionel is walking along, each footstep more deliberate now. He says, you've always got to keep an eye out. I saw something earlier. One of those little monkeys. They're more dangerous than you think, but if it's just one of them, should be all right.
Dangerous how?
He takes his
Territorial.
bow off of his back. That's right, Abura. Very territorial. Do they have monkeys where you're from?
You do.
Not where I'm from.
Says, well, these ones are worse. He pulls an arrow out of his quiver, looking around. I don't see anything. Keeps walking forward.
How much worse could they be? The ones from where I'm from are they're servants of a god, a very vengeful god from the west. They had spite for all of our kind.
I look at the small, unassuming creature. I've seen no claws, no large teeth. What are you so scared of?
They'll throw rocks at you. Okay.
So little brats on the streets, the rude ones.
They're stronger.
There is
Perhaps.
a monkey visible to Andre now, uh, a bit up ahead and above. Its tail curves to a point like a scorpion's.
My eyes widen as I look up. All right, I trust your judgment. Where do they make their nest homes? We stay away, yeah? I look to Lionel.
Lionel turns. Oh, very arboreal. That means they live in the trees.
Please.
Well, everything lives in the
No,
trees
trees.
around here. He looks up and finally notices it. It's already crawling towards the group. He notches his arrow. Okay. And he points it up and lets it loose.
I sneer.
Upon him firing, I take out my sword just in case. Take the buckler off my belt in case it attacks us.
The arrow hits the monkey dead on, pierces it. The body collapses to the ground ahead of the group. Michael says, looks around. Hopefully that's the only one.
My
Trudging along.
damp leather gauntlet. I'll pick up the monkey by its mutant tail and chuck it into the forest or to the jungle.
The leaves rustle as it falls into them.
This is the last thing that we need for a species of territorial monsters is for them to lose one of their own. If this one was just curious, let it be. You don't need to aggravate the flock.
Lionel
It's okay.
turns. Exactly what I was thinking. Let's take a different direction, different heading.
What do you mean different direction? Do you know that there's a nest of these up forward?
He says, if there's one, there's probably many.
In any given direction, yes. Did you trace where this one came from?
He says, he's thinking to himself, and Michael walks up and pats him on the back. It's all right. And Lionel's like, yeah, I guess I didn't see where it came from.
So let's not get us misdirected. And unless we want to spend more time tracing the scent of monkey shit, then let's continue forward.
They trudge along. There's many sounds in the jungle. Croaking of frogs, lots of different kinds of birds. And then after a while, a low grumbling sound in the distance, but very loud.
Does that sound familiar to either of you? I'll nudge
Michael and Lionel
Michael next.
look at each other. Michael says, I'm not sure, but I would avoid that. Whatever it is.
Well,
He's
it seems
looking
ahead,
off.
no?
He's looking off to the ahead. Yeah. Let's go around.
Fine.
I stop for a bit and just scan ahead in the direction we were originally intended, trying to look through the dense foliage.
Nothing visible except more foliage, but a slight chattering sound is audible now. Multiple chatters, high pitched.
Is it more of those monkeys? I look to Michael.
Michael says, "It sounds like it." He draws his long sword from his back, looks around.
It seems your vengeful god might have followed you here, Aurora.
Lionel turns, "Vengeful God? You didn't tell me anything about that."
I did a moment ago.
The chittering grows louder. Sounds like every direction.
I'll pick up a hefty rock. Well, like I said, the ones from my island were servants, just had to be servants of a god. They were very intelligent, but we'll see if these monsters are taking that rock. I'll huck it into a nearby tree far behind us.
As everyone's readying their weapons, I'll take mine back out.
Ideally, they're just territorial.
The monkeys react to that rock by jumping out, revealing themselves. It's a bit of distance still, but now they're chattering loudly, knowing that they're seen.
I look behind us.
Lionel gets his arrow ready. Okay, here it goes, boys. Let's loose an arrow. And a monkey drops dead. And the chattering intensifies all around you.
I will, with my offhand, unlatch the grappling hook that I have off the side of my backpack. My other hand still holding the katana. Look to Andre.
I guess we're doing this. I don't know. Ready myself in case the monkeys advance.
With the grappling hook, I will quickly spin it, keep my eyes trained on the closest monkey.
They reveal themselves pretty much all at once, every direction. There must be a dozen or so. The closest one is jumping out towards Abura, close to him now.
Stopping the spin, I'll quickly try to come down on the monkey with the blade. The blade sinking into the small ape's cranium. At the very least, disorienting it, if not killing it.
The blood gushes out. It's killed, falling to the ground, massacred. 3 jump out toward Abura. Making attacks with their tails for 10.
Miss.
Okay. 3 more jump down toward Andre. They pounce on him and try to attack with their tails as well. But the they aren't able to get to Andre, being outmaneuvered.
I definitely try to put myself out of range before trying to stab at the one closest to me of the three.
It's AC 9.
17. And
Kill.
8 damage. And I just skewer the monkey through its neck and extract my sword as it falls limp.
3 more leap out toward Michael, and 3 more leap out toward Lionel. Stinging at Michael, and the 3 do the same, stinging Lionel. Michael is caught off guard, swings his sword, and then makes like a thrusting motion, trying to hit at least one of them. He succeeds, dropping it. Lionel is overwhelmed, just trying to get a arrow out of his, notching his arrow.
I quickly go over to the. Well, I quickly spin the grappling hook again on rope and hurl it towards the monkey, one of the monkeys next to Lionel, and attempt to pierce it into it. With it.
Is AC 9.
With it.
Okay. Yeah, the monkey jumps out of the way.
The 2 still standing in front of me, I swing at in wide arcs, hoping to catch one of them. And I just sit there flailing, just hoping to at least keep them back from stinging me. But I do not make any connection.
They're chattering loudly now, echoing through the forest, the jungle. And 3 of them are crawling all over Lionel. Stinging at him repeatedly. Make a Constitution check, DC 12.
For Lionel.
Sorry, for Andre.
Oh.
Okay. The poison is just overwhelming, puncturing, finding weak points in his armor since they're all over him. That's 15 damage.
Lionel or Andre?
On Andre. Sorry, yeah, Andre.
I go down, writhing as the poison takes hold.
The undergrowth crunches underneath you. 2 more are striking at Abura. And Constitution check, DC 12.
Succeed.
Okay. Okay. One of them hits you with its stinger. The other one is knocked off by the first one. They're not very coordinated. Hitting you for 3 damage.
sticking my side, looking down at Andre for a moment. I drop my grappling hook and rope and rush over to Andre's body, kick it for reaction as he's being skewered by monkeys.
No reaction, but the monkeys jump off of him.
An immediate kind of flail at the sight. I rip down with the katana in a swiping arc to collide with any one of them. Six.
They're skittering everywhere, chaotically, jumping out of the reach of your sword. Michael takes a swing, and he manages to impale one more. Lionel lets loose an arrow, but it's lost in the chaos of motion everywhere. The low grumbling sound from before, it's louder, is now like a roar. Close.
I look in the direction of the growling.
The trees are shaking.
Look at the monkeys.
Hey.
Look at the growling.
The monkeys, hearing this, all retreat the opposite direction of the growling immediately.
I'll take the...
There are heavy footsteps, plodding, slow footsteps.
I yell out to Lionel, "Give me your dagger!"
Oh, without thinking, he unsheathes it and tosses it toward Abura.
Catch it.
Andre, roll a d4 plus your Constitution modifier.
Four.
Okay. 4 rounds. You're conscious for 4 rounds. The footsteps louder, approaching. The trees shaking. The monkeys all gone now.
I hoist up the still body of Andre off my shoulder. One of you grab his legs!
Michael sheathes his sword after hesitating for a moment, grabs his legs, Andre's legs.
We need to go fast. Get as much room as we can in the opposite direction. I don't care where the mountain is right now. Just go.
Lionel says, "I hear you," and starts running away from the sound. At the same time, the source of the sound reveals itself. A titanic creature. Like a dragon of sorts. Teeth bared. Roaring. Shaking the earth as it walks. Michael looks over his shoulder. "Dear gods!" and runs as fast as he can. Trips over a root. Lionel is holding Andre's legs.
Running the opposite direction of the creature. I continue running. Senses heightened. Breath. My only sensations. My ear full of adrenaline. Keep running. My ear tries to trace the pace of the monster.
It picks up speed. Roll a dexterity, DC 12. Andre, you're at 3 now.
Yeah.
The sounds of the footsteps get closer, crunching everything underneath. There's a mighty roar once again. And a scream of horror, terrified, pleading, and then silence. Lionel keeps running. Dear gods! Breathing heavy.
Desperate, I mutter the limp at the limp body next that I'm carrying. Its ear. I did not want it to be this way, but I have been without honor for a long time. I'll take the dagger that Lionel gave me and sink it into the neck of Andre's body.
Blood pours out. Andre, you become conscious for just a moment. You have just a moment.
I open my eyes very slowly, looking at Abora as he gazes down upon me before I seal the sharp sting of the dagger into my neck. And just as quickly as my eyes had opened, they shut, and I go limp in his arms.
Why couldn't you have just stayed gone? And I'll quickly yell at Lionel. On 3! We hurl the body back!
I hear you. Hey, there's a monkey running beside him. He swats it out of the way. And then grabs Andre's body.
1, 2, 3. Push the body back towards the monster.
The monster burst out of trees previously hidden for a moment, and the body hits it. It stops for a second and looks at the body. Lionel says, "Okay, let's go." It starts running again.
Slow down. Don't get it excited. Let it eat and just creep away.
The creature looks down at Andre and takes a bite, snapping off the head. Just as easy as anyone would eat a snack. He's chewing. Lionel stops moving. What? Are you crazy?
No.
Panting.
Do as you will if you want to run.
He looks at Abora, thinking it over. Okay. He's whispering as this titan is just devouring Andre.
Lost sense of direction in the jungle. I just continue in the opposite direction of the feast. Slowly.
Lionel follows you. Eventually, the beast is out of sight. The jungle, eerily quiet. Lionel, his hands gripped around his bow, white-knuckled, looks back over his shoulder. Do you really think we're okay now?
Do not speak to me.
He looks away.
I know the answer. Do not be stupid.
He trudges along. Some sunbeam shines in through the tree line, heavily slanted. Lionel says, I think we're close.
So do not speak to me.
He shudders at your voice.
I take the katana in my other hand, pointing towards the sunbeam, approximating the tracing to the mountain. As I continue towards what I believe is northwest.
He keeps walking alongside you. Looking through the canopy of trees. Eventually, looks like a clearing ahead. And through the clearing are the shacks of the settlement. Lionel breathes a sigh of relief.
Is this the same settlement we just left?
He finally releases his grip on his bow. Looks around. Looks like we're back here again. He drops to his knees at the tree line.
Where'd the other one go?
He says, "What? Michael?
Yeah.
He must have been taken even before Andre." He looks down into the mud of the street.
What will you do?
The people of the village walk around unbothered, and Lionel just stares into the ground. I don't know. He looks over his shoulder. I really thought we'd do it, you know. I was fired up. You know, I've studied some of the wildlife, those monkey creatures, other wildlife. I thought I knew all about them. I've never seen anything like that.
You have failed. I asked you if you could trace the monkey guano. That wasn't rhetorical. Could you have or could you not have?
He says, I didn't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, if you are going to lay down your arms and quit everything that you've learned, give me your bow.
He doesn't move for a moment. And he looks back at you. Finally stands up and gives you the bow.
If you ever grow your spine back, it'll be waiting for you.
He takes off his quiver, hands that to you as well.
I nod.
He doesn't answer, just turns around and walks into the village.
I look at the ground, wrapping the bow around me and the quiver. Taking a moment, I walk back into the village, into the inn that we stayed.
The man with a scraggly beard, resting again, completely asleep behind his counter.
I eye him for the key that I gave him earlier.
There's nothing on him visibly. Just the desk in front of him.
Katana sheathed. I bang on it with the hilt on the desk.
He wakes up. Back so soon.
I'll need the room for another day.
Yes, that'll be fine. It's one more gold piece, please.
I slide it to him.
Takes it, opens the drawer, hands you a key. Inside the drawer is another key with a red ribbon around it. He closes the drawer. He leans back. Oh, your friends. Not here.
Lost, dead.
He eyes you for a moment. But you're not. You might last a while here. He leans back again.
I've been lost for a very long time. And go upstairs.
You want to call it here?
I remove all my belongings from the inn room and go down to my small clothes and meditate with my katana in front of me, facing the window, contemplating losing another lord. We can. Yeah.
All right. All right, guys.
All right.
I was about to say, I didn't know where that was going to go, but that's kind of the point, right?
Was that PvP?
It wasn't not PvP.
I don't know. Maybe technically. But I get it. Like, you probably were not going to have time to heal him.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I don't have any
bleeding
supplies.
out.
Yeah. I don't have any
Yeah.
supplies.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it for him then. Oh, I made a horrible mistake because I was like, there's 12 monkeys. I'm not going to roll for every single one. That's stupid. So I'll roll for 3 at a time. That's a good thing that I did. But I rolled for 3 against Nico. And I'm like, okay, they all hit, and I roll 3d6.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait.
555.
I'm like, why did I do that? Should have
Wow.
rolled for each one, you know.
Oh, I see. So
Because
I
maybe only 2 of them would have hit him, or one of them. But I was like,
I see.
I immediately realized what I did, and I'm like, oh, let me not do that for the next one.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you were treating him as like a swarm or what it was. I also thought you had indicated Lionel, but I might have also misheard.
He did. He did.
I
say
did.
Lionel at first,
I
but
misspoke.
Then I got clarity for going forward.
Okay.
Yeah, I did say Lionel, and then I was like, why aren't you rolling?
Yeah.
I said Lionel. My bad. Andre. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I thought it was just the AC is what it was, not rolling.
Wait, what do you mean? What'd you say?
Or you're talking about rolling.
When I was
like
saying,
just the static AC, not the roll to not get hit.
Yeah. He rolled 2 hit, and then he counted the hit as a swarm. All 3 hit you simultaneously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then individual damage.
No, he said something about me not rolling. I was like, wait, what?
Oh,
Yeah, because then I said roll Constitution.
Oh yeah, for the poison.
That one I heard.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well,
there we go. That's that. I was
That's
kind of worried.
ShadowDark.
That's ShadowDark. Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah,
ShadowDark.
yeah. That's ShadowDark for you. I was like, I'm not gonna pull any punches. And that wasn't me pulling a punch for you, Dom. That was just me correcting my mistake. I was like, oh, I should not count a hit as a hit for all three. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
It was the counting one roll for every member of the swarm works in a game with higher HP. But when you have such little HP, it's like, okay, let's get a little bit more granular. Let's
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's see what would actually hit.
Yeah, especially
Uh,
being level 1. I don't know what you had, Dom. I had 6.
I had 8.
All right.
Yeah.
I have a +2 con, so I got pretty lucky.
Yeah, I have a +1 on what 5.
That was my only
Fighter
plus.
deal.
yeah. I was like, oh, well, the good
But
thing is
15
like
damage wouldn't have saved me. Or wouldn't have.
no.
I mean, I took one of the bastards out with me. I did something.
You did. I didn't do shit.
You killed
Yeah.
me.
I killed you.
Hey, man, you still got positive KD ratio.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm 1-1.
Mm. Now you've got a survivor's guilt, maybe
Another one.
again.
Yeah.
Multiplicative survivor's guilt.
We'll just add +1 survival's guilt every session.
Survivor's guilt squared is.
Oh, it's
No,
exponential. It's not even plus.
Just walking around, there's a cloud above you all the time.
Just fucking Eeyore.
I was worried that it was going to feel a bit generic at the beginning, but I always think the characters is what makes it.
Yeah.
And I think you guys were both good characters, so there you go.
Was.
Yeah. I felt pretty good about the
Was.
character.
Yeah. The good thing is filling out a character sheet is fast.
Oh, yeah. And hopefully I rolled
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. And it's too bad you didn't get to explore more of Andre's character, but there's more characters.
You like that?
Yeah. Next session will be level 2 for both of y'all. So
Go ahead and roll my perk. Because I've been getting the same one 2 times in a row, which works for a samurai, but that's about it. All right.
was I taking long turns sometimes, because sometimes I wasn't noticing, it was like, okay, I have to describe like 4 different things, and I'm like, I don't know if I was.
No. That was,
I don't think it was too bad. We would just interject when it seemed timely to do so.
Yeah.
Or when
Okay.
it was our turn.
Mhm.
I don't think you were rambling on for any long period of time where it wasn't necessary. Like you were like describing like the environment and stuff like that. Like I don't think you were.
The instance that I think about is the last Terra game that we ran, where even he said it. Conway was like, he felt a little self-conscious about one of the scenes that he was narrating. Like and I think the limit that I've seen is like when you narrate something, it might take a little bit, but then the person gives a response, but then you narrate another equally long thing. It's like, okay, wait. That's the kind of like pace to keep an eye out for. But a moderately long description is not the end of the world, as long as you don't combo it.
Yeah.
And
I think
another
that's
one.
right.
Yeah.
Another one. What about that first description? The very first description I gave, I felt like it was barely anything, which sometimes I like to do, but I was like,
No, I mean,
I don't think they're gonna like this.
It was enough when Dom like got
Yeah.
into it, and I was just trying to think mostly of a point to get in with it, but it was a bit back and
Yeah.
forth
Yeah.
with him and the merchant, which was fine.
yeah, I quickly caught on to it, and we made something work out of it, and then everything else flowed from there. It's like a dam. you gotta It's like you establish the dam exists, and then one of us has to pick at it and be like, okay, here we go. But it's
Yeah.
up to kind of us to find the weak point in the dam kind of thing. It's kind of the vibe I got, and the vibe I get from UNPC too.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I think for me, I needed to get a feel for it. Thank God I've done some UNPCs, but I'm still not. I don't think I'm that light on my feet, really. That light on creating things,
Mhm.
So I think now that I've got the feel for it,
Mhm.
and I'm kind of inspired now, or more inspired since I've done one session, I'm gonna come up with like a lot more
Yeah,
rumors and things.
sure.
Uh, I know we don't want to over prep, but like
No, that
I
was like
think
one thing.
I think it's good to prep some more.
Yeah,
Uh,
there's a fine line between over prepping. I really liked the last thing that Crispy and Dean did. In the last common enemy session, I did exactly what Crispy suggested, and that was the idea of every session have like three pushes, like three things that could fuel the fire in a lull, and like have
Hmm.
those kind of like banked, but don't
Okay.
don't reuse them. So it's just like three little
Yeah.
lines, and if they don't get used, too bad. Make some new ones.
Yeah.
What were we gonna say, Nico?
Well, no, well, the first one was like, yeah, I kind of just see it as like the pilot episode, the proof of concept, and then
Mhm.
improving on it from there. The second was like, yeah, there's the initial, it's like, oh yeah, this guy's selling furs, or it's like, yeah, pelts. But I hope I wasn't like trying to steer away from that, but just like, from the character's perspective, it's like, who the hell is this Marcus? I've never heard of this. They're just like being real skeptical on that.
No, I like that scene a lot. I felt good about that because it was like the what are you doing? Like
Yeah.
what are you what are you doing, scoundrel? And it's just like I'm trying to
Yeah.
fucking let me just. I'm not buying shit. I haven't even asked the price, man. I just trying to get some info.
Well, man, I'm trying to get out of the rain, man. It's a
Yeah.
priority.
Yeah, that was good. I don't know what else to say about you guys. I don't think there's anything to improve on. For me, a lot more pushes. It's funny because when I'm watching an actual play, 45 minutes in, I'm thinking like, come on, do something. But then when I'm doing one, 45 minutes in, I'm like, oh, I don't want to push them. They just got here. I don't want to push them.
Yeah, no,
But
I looked at the time a couple of times. Like,
me too.
I hope I'm not taking too long doing next to nothing.
Well, we all set the pace, right?
Yeah.
So it's whatever you want to do.
And hell, if you didn't have your last meal, you might have felt bad afterward.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, man, that's a good stew, man.
Just dying, being stabbed by monkeys. You're like, I didn't even get my stew.
Yeah.
Well, I would have been pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is one thing that I haven't quite felt the urge to avoid, and that's like the more slow paced mundane things.
Hmm.
I like
Me too. If anything, I'm on the side of like, well, like we can improve those too. Like not everything has to be high octane intensity.
Yeah.
You kind of have to like balance the intensity with the
Yeah.
this is their reality, so that they could feel the intensity more.
Yeah, and like at least on my end, yeah, I feel like I could be a little more like descriptive here and there, but like that's just learning process, getting used to it.
Yeah,
But like I don't mind the mundane because like, hey man, I just woke up, I need to eat.
yeah.
And
Like
not necessarily a long period of time. I don't think we took too long, we probably took a couple minutes, but it's like, yeah, priorities. I just woke up, I'm hungry.
hmm And there was a couple. I'm still not very good when it comes to 4Ding as a player. It's a little redundant, but like I think the most I did, other than like myths and like talking about like culture, like the physical world that I 4D'd a little bit was the fucking roof leaking. Like it's like okay, it's
Hey,
something. It adds texture.
you had the vengeful monkey gone.
I had Wukong. I had Wukong from
Mhm.
China, who's all pissed at Japan.
Yeah,
that
but
was
they call him
fuzzy.
Wukong, so it's an original idea. It's okay.
Yep. Wukong and his monkey servants invading Japan. that was the
Your goddamn vengeful god got me. God damn it!
yeah.
I didn't mean to call into existence. I fucked up.
I mean, wouldn't you be closer to China or your character's people?
Not necessarily. Wherever
Okay.
fictional China is in this,
Yeah,
if there is one.
where's not China?
Where is not
Yeah. There you go.
China.
Yeah,
Human
as
nature
far
is scary.
yeah, and that's just the beginning. Yeah, for the it's a T-Rex, you know.
Yep.
But it's a. I mean, yeah, you know that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I didn't call it that, but I mean,
Yeah.
clearly that's what it is. But I didn't roll for anything. I was like, yeah, it eats him. Duh.
Yeah. Nothing. That was kind of like me with the monkey because I brain farted about my damage. I was like, we got to crit. It's just dead. Fuck it. That's why in the middle I was like, it was like
Yeah.
either it's dead or it's severely debilitated. Your call.
That was
I couldn't
funny.
remember the crit rules, and I didn't realize that it was just double dice.
Yeah, I didn't mind that. I was like, did he roll?
There's
Did I
plenty
miss?
more.
Did he? Yeah, I was like, did I miss it? What? He's dead. High trust gaming. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, Nico, if you ever have to head out, go ahead. Don't let me
9:30.
keep you here.
9:30. Pick up or make a new character. That's gonna be fucking fun. I love that. As long as I've rolled.
I sense a bit of sarcasm there.
Well, I'm playing it just like there's a lot of bit. It's like, oh, well, I got to buy all my gear, and I got like because I wrote in my little like booklet. It's like, yeah, I got all this. Now I got to do it all over again, which is fine. Like I anticipated this because like back when we were doing like System Zero, it's like, yeah, we might just like die, and it's going to just be an episodic adventure through Australia.
Yeah,
It was close to doing that.
Yeah.
It was very close.
Yeah.
And I think that makes you the pro tag, at least for the time being.
Just play a magic man. You'll take it. You'll take the pro tag title. Play a cleric or a wizard.
Immediately die. I'm just the fucking Kenny of this universe.
Nico dies every session, and Dom never dies.
Yeah. My daimyo. I've lost so many daimyos.
No, just yeah.
I kind of got what I wanted. Like, all I want is more gear, and I got a bow.
Well, yeah,
There you go.
That towards the end, just like, you know what? Give me your shit.
Give me your shit.
I'm done with you.
You fucked up. It's your fault.
Exactly.
That's funny.
Call him again. Yeah, I'll roll up my stats to see if they're not garbage real quick.
Yeah, everyone in the village is just all depressed. Survivor's guilt. The whole village. It's funny. Well, hopefully you guys can find another companion. We'll see.
Yeah. Fresh off the next boat. Or a native.
You know, I was thinking maybe a native. I meant to like ask about the fucking snake god earlier. Bro, can I not roll over a fucking 14? What the fuck? Oh wait, no, that was the last
You
one.
get the reroll, right?
Huh?
You get the reroll if you don't roll above, right? 14.
Yeah,
All right, well, I guess I'm doing
like
that.
as in reroll all six.
All
yeah.
of it.
All right, let's try this again.
Yeah.
But I had fun.
You know, I had fun.
It's fun, guys. Yeah. It's kind of funny because I'm always talking about low prep, but I do wish I prepped a bit more for this one. What else?
I think, like I said, with the dam analogy, and this is kind of like the feeling that I've had for a long time, even before 4D. Like when you're cooking, it's going. Like the only time that I see even any GM like get all like is when they're running a module and they're like, give me a second to read this. Like, but if you're running something more off the cuff, it's like, I got it.
Yeah. Even if you don't have, like, oh, I didn't prep the west. Okay. So put a castle there.
Oh
There
my
you go.
god, I can't
Put a cave
believe-
there. No 14s.
Well, that's a full staking character that for. I think I'm just bad at dice. Like even the digital ones, Dom can tell you. Bro, I'm
That's
actually good. I think they just hate me.
That's just 3d6.
I
That's the way they be.
like, oh, statistically speaking, it has to happen eventually, right? Just roll all 18s down the fucking board.
Yeah.
Still dies.
That's how OSR works. I have the perfect character. All right, you failed your death save, or your
Yeah,
saving
bro.
paralysis. Oh,
Yeah, at Root Quest, I could have sworn I would have died like several times over.
Jesus Christ!
Fine.
Oh, man. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, boy. We're
Finally.
cooking. Oh,
Finally.
we're so doomed. Yeah, just
Alright,
got that
14.
5 above it. Ooh. I just hope I don't have to walk anywhere or
15.
be aware of anything. Or, well, I can talk to people. I'm competent. All right. That's.
Oh yeah, I was tempted to. Like, I'm glad I didn't. I was tempted to for the grappling hook thing. I was tempted to use my grit perk as the fighter. Do you think that's not compatible?
I don't think so because it specifies opposing force, right? So it's like
You have
strength.
advantage on a check that to overcome an opposing force. Yeah.
But that wouldn't be in like a grapple or something like that, or would it? Because it is opposing force, but that seems a little overpowered.
I think so. Could work for grapple.
Grapple only.
Okay.
Grapple, push a boulder, whatever.
My intention wasn't to deal damage with the grappling hook. It was to just like scorpion him over to me. So that no go going forward.
I mean, if there's something like big enough to like grab the hook and like pull back, then yeah, that would make sense.
Okay.
Advantage on that.
Okay. That makes sense. Not
Yeah.
a monkey.
Yeah. Go ahead and just roll it with advantage if you're doing that. Yeah.
Not a tiny monkey.
All right, I guess I'm gonna be a wizard. That's what the dice are telling me.
I guess if you're like throwing it at a tiny monkey, you roll as one does.
That makes sense.
You probably like make a weapon attack like to hit and then just like pull it toward you.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah, because he's a tiny guy. He's a tiny guy, so it's not really a strength thing. He's not.
Yeah.
He's just. Yeah, I see what you mean.
I'm not like changing the rules, right? I think that's just what makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of the meme with OSR where it's like rulings over rules. Well, we can't make these rulings in the moment, so having a post game.
They start writing the rules down.
Yeah.
Writing their homebrew down.
So I've upgraded from knave to bandit. Woo!
Woo! There you go.
Class title.
I was always confused by like class titles. I'm like, what?
It's an artifact.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a
You guys
superhero.
have any more suggestions for me to improve? Because I feel like there's a lot I could improve on this one.
One part that I was a little confused about was the monkeys, and thankfully we have this recorded. I feel like there was one moment where you say they revealed themselves, and then you reiterated that they revealed themselves.
I do believe there's a bit of repetition. I think you might have also swapped like Lionel and the other dude's like names, or Michael's names a couple times. It might also be because they're fairly similar, at least the endings sound similar.
Yeah.
I probably did.
Yeah, but my thing was the monkeys, like saying they were revealed and then they revealed again. I was like, what? But
yeah,
I was probably confused too. Sorry,
all
go ahead.
like that.
All that did was kind of stall a turn, but not the end of the world.
Okay.
But because I thought
I'll have to go
the
back and
one
watch.
carrying me was the one that, like, you know, got like left behind, and they was like, "Oh, we're all doomed." And then my homie just murders me anyway. But don't worry about that last part.
No.
I mean, it was better than actively getting eaten alive, I guess.
If I had more
Hmm.
time, I would have taken your head.
What you gonna do with the head?
Honor it.
Abora obsessively honoring everything.
Somebody has to do it.
Well, not quite, but
Alright, so-
I'll do Hamlet if I can. Just take a fucking deflesh the skull. These are all my daimyos.
He's that's a little concerning.
Yeah.
You show that to everyone. They're like, I'm not going with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you leave me? No, I'll follow
Oh.
you. I'll follow you. That's what I thought.
Mm. All right. I'm gonna take, I guess it's Crispy's advice, and make more secrets. I think it's kind of like a push,
Mhm.
but yeah, more secrets for next time. Like I said before, I'm all inspired. So,
Mhm.
anything else you guys can think that would have made it better, or it can be better next time?
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, no, I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
The hypothetical, if I did survive the monkeys, oh fuck, how are we going to deal with a dinosaur? But like, that's just how it is. Sometimes we did kind of just go out there, hoping for the fucking best.
Yeah.
We walked into the
And-
monkey nest.
And like we were discussing in session 0, I don't want to plop anything right there that's like you can't run away from it. It's indefeatable, stuff like that. So I try to like it was like growling for I think a couple rounds before it appeared.
Yeah, it was growling before the monkey showed up.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
So
I think
it was-
before they
it was-
appeared, yeah.
It was a pretty hopeless situation, but it's like, it was fair. I think.
And then the monkeys decided.
Y'all are like, no, it wasn't fair.
I don't have anything. I don't have anything to compare it to.
Yeah. Well, also Dom already said it with them all just doing the same damage. Like it could have just ended up like that anyway. Like I had 6 health.
Exactly.
If they all hit, I'm gone.
Yeah, it's likely that could have happened. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just gotta.
I think
I mean, that was the thing. Like, kind of scrutinizing Lionel. It's just like, oh, I thought I knew the monkeys. Well, you know enough. what the fuck?
Really no shit.
No, it no.
You didn't. It was like, all right, are you gonna track? You're not gonna track them. Okay, then let's move on.
Well, you know, I asked, like, you know, before we even set out, it's like, okay, I was hoping this guy would know a little something. It looked like he almost knew something, like a hunter,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
Yeah,
Sometimes that is me role playing a character who's just like trying to pull one over on you or doesn't know anything, and then sometimes it's just me, like I'm like, oh yeah, let's not go this way, and then Dom's like, which way? I'm like, oh, you're right. I don't know. It's just me sometimes, but yeah.
What do you mean by that? What are you? that was kind of already established.
You're
Where
like-
it's just like before, yeah, Lionel didn't know this, of course, but it was like the bit of like these guys could be setting us up. I'm not going. Like, at least you give me a damn good reason for why we're going this way. Then what are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right,
Just how
I
it
think
goes
we were
sometimes.
reasonably like skeptical in character, where it's like, yeah, these guys could very well be setting us up from the get-go, including like the old man and everything. But you know, when you're desperate and not there like trying to adventure and shit, as we mentioned.
Why would they do that to us? It's because that's what I would do to us.
Well, I don't know. The
Yeah.
the obvious money making scheme was just the dude with the inn. You get to sleep all day and you make fucking money
Yeah.
renting rooms like that.
He's making
That is what we should have aspired to.
Yeah. Looking back, a gold piece for every day is probably pretty steep, but
Mhm.
like whatever. One gold piece. Won't think about it too hard.
Mhm.
Well, man, you can sleep out under the trees. You'll be
Yeah.
all right.
Get into the stable.
Mm.
The stable for all the
Well,
water horses.
I enjoyed you guys' characters. It's too bad, like I said before, he didn't get to hang on to Andre that long.
We'll have another
But yeah,
one. Like sorry.
it's at least from a story perspective, it's makes sense for level 1 characters.
Yeah, it just sets the tone of this place is dangerous.
Yeah,
Desperate people
I
go.
wasn't lying. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Oh, what were you gonna say, Nico?
But yeah, no, like as far as like characters go, like part of the good thing with like the no prep is like creating more characters and trying to step outside of my comfort zone. And hopefully I can do that next time.
Mm.
Especially
So-
especially with the magic man.
It's a magic man. Yeah.
Magic man.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just have to think on a good wizard, mage, warlock person.
Okay, that'll be cool.
I don't know. That's what the stats are telling me.
I didn't
getting
actually
nowhere
ask.
quicker than that.
I didn't actually ask you guys if you wanted to keep playing like session 2. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
let's keep going, guys.
Yeah, especially with your availability being very sporadic. It's just like, hey, we playing? Yeah.
Let's see here. I think I have my schedule. If I can find it.
But yeah, like Saturdays would usually be preferable, but I know Dom also has his other game.
You with
he's
that?
playing.
Yeah. And ideally we can time that pretty well. So I don't mind playing double game. It just has to actually be, paced.
Yeah.
So I can do both.
Mm. I think we played like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Did y'all like that?
Yeah,
Well,
they are half hour, 45, something. We've been
Half hour,
talking last like bit.
Okay.
So we'll within a
Half hour.
couple hours, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it should be fine.
Okay, yeah. I'm looking at Saturday.
Just let me know. I'm gonna get going and ready for tomorrow.
Sneak off.
Yeah. Saturday works for me as well.
Cool.
Okay. I'll see you guys then.
Okay.
Thank you for
Thanks for
playing. Yeah. Good time.
Have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.